Basically, you already made the choice to live on this existence, this 3D Earth life, a low vibratory stage of attention. Now, you need to understand why you made this desire. So, that's why it's so essential to increase your consciousness, your recognition in the bodily frame, because then it allows you to understand why you made this desire. So really, what you're doing is you are beginning to connect to that supply of you that made the choice. All that buried expertise, insight, and records all begins of evolved bleeding together from your limited physical area of consciousness that you are experiencing down right here into your higher self, your soul self, where all is thought, that is ascension. We are right here to change the enjoy of programmed humanity and change the nature of the enjoy here on this planet for our species. However, the elite manipulate system goes to throw the whole lot at us they got, and we are considering the fact that now it's only a determined try to keep onto power through worry, battle, sickness, oppression. They are on their way out. Their reign is over. A person who lives far away from this fact should now lose his orientation, and he is ongoing to trust the lies of this system. The one who has banished God from his life will stroll through time without a accomplice and without a navigator, and will no longer discover an anchor. What subjects now is your vital relationship with God, and critical, it is why as God is involved in all of the technique of your life. Breathe with God and live with God. This offers you help and is the key on your happiness. Ideal devotion makes you perfect as a lover thinks only of his loved, and a beloved thinks best of her beloved. So your love with God should be now absolute and best in love. Closeness to God comes through devotion, drop by means of drop. Love is instilled in you till your longing awakens and your heart is opened to a living change with God. The storms of this game, and what stays is you, and is your craving for God. This gave permission for me to come into his belief, but what he were given he didn't count on, for while he sat inside the chair, he wept. He didn't like it. It changed into a form of manage. He said he had not asked to sense any emotion, however it needed to be that way. So he did it again, and once more, and the purpose is, because the engineer, the pseudo-scientist in him, we are given a purpose and a fact love that he could not explain, so he did it again. There have been no words, no messages, no recommendation, most effective emotion. Dear ones, that is why his heart lit up, and when he related to that which turned into his actual character, that is when we have been capable of get out of his head and look to his heart. It took years for him to recognize what became going on and to be comfortable with it, and eventually recognize it turned into purported to be shared with you. My associate tells humans that God got larger than something we had ever been told. He began to apply words like the master physicist of the universe is God. He realized that the more you study technology, the more you study the Creator, and that there is no separation among physics and spirituality. It's for men and women, with their free choice and logic, who pick out to separate themselves from the majesty of God. This control system and its detail think they may be all effective. They are not. We've been so without difficulty controlled because we've been stored in this sort of low frequency. We haven't been able to access that higher nation of awareness and all that knowledge and data that goes with it. So basically, this synthetic control system has placed humanity in a decreased vibrational state of consciousness than they may be. It's absolutely pretty comprehensible how they've pulled this off. They had to place us in a smaller container, suppressing our consciousness, meaning all knowledge, information, and insight. We've been kept from it on some stage in a low vibrational frequency they've stored us in. That means manipulation of our recognition. So those who are afraid of losing something are easily controlled. So this elite of world live in severe worry of humanity waking up. Expanding our awareness because they'll lose everything, which means total control in their complete empire. I have in no way given you a judgmental message or instructed you that you were to be a person else or be somewhere. I should begin listening to tools that we've pointed out of you years. However, the greatest of them is the potential to sense love, the ability to be gradual to anger, potential to change that you name human nature, the capacity to heal yourself, and potential to live on the earth in this life beyond the predicted time. In those last 2 days, you've heard the scientists inform you the identical things that we were teaching for years. We instructed you years ago that your weather trade changed into cyclical. We informed you that warming precedes cooling in regarded cycles, and you heard the technological knowledge of it today. We informed you that you didn't create the present day change, and now you've heard the science tell on you the identical issue. We take a look at the science behind all that is simply the examine of structures from the creative source. The cycles were created for a cause, and the reasoning behind the cyclical energies of this planet, of your existence, is all there as a part of a renewable institution of systems of planetary life and health. These are cycles you may measure and predict, so that you can see them and be at ease with the change. You could realize it and say, right here it comes again. After which you may prepare, or do with it what you want. Then the changes aren't a shock, no longer a wonder, and we've informed you that